Democrats have taken control of the House of Representatives, there are claims that some of them are going to start investigating Trump. In fact, some House Democrats say that they will subpoena Donald Trump's tax returns. These are tax returns that he has refused to release or disclose to the public. Now, Trump has responded to that, saying that he will retaliate. Here he is.
Do you expect that when the Democrats take over the chairmanship of all these important committees, you're going to get hit with a blizzard of subpoenas on everything from the Russia investigation to your cell phone use to your tax returns?
Ready? Then you're going to, if that happens, then we're going to do the same thing, and government comes to a halt. And I would blame them because they now are going to be coming up with policy. They're the majority in the House.
The real question is, you just sat up here and said that from this podium that are you offering an my way or highway scenario to the Democrats? You're saying that if they start investigating you, that you can play that game and investigate them.
Better than them.
Can you compartmentalize that?
And I think I know more than they know.
Can you compartmentalize that and still continue to work with them for the benefit of the rest of the country?
No.
Or are all bets off?
No. If they do that, then it's just all it is a warlike posture.
And so then, wait a minute, then the follow-up, I'm sorry, John.
You heard my answer, go ahead.
The ending was pretty hilarious. Okay, he also tweeted about this, saying, quote, if the Democrats think they are going to waste taxpayer money investigating us at the House level, then we will likewise be forced to consider investigating them for all of the leaks of classified information and much else at the Senate level. Two can play at that game. Except a lot of those leaks came from your administration.
No, I know. But look, guys, so it's funny because he's a clown, and I see these bumper stickers and they make sense. If you invite a clown to the White House, don't be surprised that a circus shows up, right? And so we got a circus here, and he puts things in a funny way. And like the part that I laughed the most at is like, I know more than they do. You know less than almost anyone in the country. You're the guy who came out and said, nobody knew that healthcare was complicated. Anyway, but there's a super serious part to it, which is when Donald Trump says he's going to investigate you, especially now that they did not lose the Senate. In fact, they gained seats in the Senate. Yeah, that could be really serious. So that now the Democrats investigating Donald Trump, if they do that, and the Republicans go, don't care how many laws you broke, we're going to back him no matter what. We don't care. Well, then you'll run into a brick wall and nothing will happen, right? But on the other hand, if Donald Trump says, oh, Cory Booker leaked some information in a Senate hearing, I'm going to put him in prison. Now, do you think that he's bluffing? And how quickly do you think the Democrats will cower?
Pretty quickly.
So what he just threatened there, under a normal president, none of this happens, right? You would say like, oh, he's going to do an investigation, and then he'll give it to the New York Times, and then Cory Booker will be upbraided. Who cares, right? Under this president, he's liable to do anything. I mean, they didn't lock him up because they were having fun. You think that they're not fascist enough to actually lock up their political opponents? And by the way, if you break the law like Donald Trump has, there's good reason why there should be consequences to that. But on the other hand, if you use the law as an excuse and imprison your political opponents on minor transgressions, well, that's a whole different story. And that's a story that Donald Trump doesn't mind doing at all. You think that he has like this compunction about, well, that wouldn't really be fair. The laws I broke were way worse. Then you don't know Donald Trump at all. You might be the one guy in the country that knows less than Donald Trump.
On the go? Don't worry, we got you covered. You can still listen to TYT at our new podcast network. Find us on Apple Podcasts, the Google Play Store, or at tyt.com/podcast.